I'm sure they'll give me great reviews, right? You know, they'll say he was horrible, he was terrible, it was a horrible situation. No, we'll do fine. I've watched some of the people that host. Jimmy Kimmel was horrible. And some of these people, if I can't beat out Jimmy Kimmel in terms of talent, then I don't think I should be president.
Donald Trump did not aim at Jimmy Kimmel's punchlines this time. He aimed at the foundation beneath them. In a late-night post followed by a rally jab, he branded Kimmel a paid propagandist, suggested he was reading from hidden scripts, and claimed he was lying to America for ratings. The objective was not to rebut a specific joke or dismantle a particular claim. The objective was to weaken the narrator so the audience would distrust the mirror itself. Kimmel understood the strategy and refused to answer it in the same arena. He did not fire back online or trade insults in real time. He waited for the stage where pacing and proof carry more weight than outrage. When the show began, he opened with two ordinary jokes, nothing political, letting the audience settle into familiar laughter.
He was obviously very excited to headline this once prestigious event. He even waddled the red carpet where he was all fired up.
How have you prepared to host tonight?
Well, maybe I haven't prepared. Maybe you want to be a little bit loose. If you look at the great hosts, Johnny Carson, Bob Hope, those are the greats. If you look at the not-so-greats like Jimmy Kimmel,
Only after the room relaxed did he pivot. He held up a printed screenshot of Trump's accusation and read it slowly, plainly, without mimicry or theatrical exaggeration. The audience laughed, but carefully. The charge was designed to linger. He placed the page on his desk as if submitting evidence and said, "When someone cannot beat the joke, they try to beat the teller." Credibility, he explained, is an easier battlefield than facts because it is simpler to accuse than to correct. Then he posed a direct challenge that shifted the segment from satire to scrutiny. If I am lying, name one specific sentence I have said this week that is false and provide the correct version. Just one. The screen behind him illuminated with a 3-column grid labeled Claim Source Verification. He told viewers he was not asking for belief. He was offering material that could be checked. First claim. Nobody watches Kimmel.
Why does ABC Fake News keep Jimmy Kimmel, a man with no talent and very poor television ratings, on the air? Why do the TV syndicates put up with it? Also, totally biased coverage. Get the bum off the air. Hi, Mr. President. Thanks for watching us on TV instead of on YouTube. We appreciate that.
And I'll tell a montage rolled of Trump referencing him repeatedly, quoting him, reacting to him, posting about him. Each clip carried a timestamp. Under verification appeared a short line, watched enough to respond. The laughter grew sharper. Second claim, Kimmel is paid to lie. He read his on-air disclaimer, reminding viewers he is a comedian who uses publicly available reporting and recorded footage. Then he displayed fundraising messages branding critics as bought and controlled. If everyone is paid, he said, the only unpaid person is the one selling you that narrative. The audience responded louder now, recognizing the pattern. Then he introduced what he called the credibility test. 30 seconds, one question, no detours. A digital timer appeared behind him. Looking directly into the camera, he repeated the challenge. You have accused me of lying, so identify one false sentence and correct it. The clock began ticking.
In the history of the American presidency, he takes precious time on the toilet to post about our show. Keeps saying we have bad ratings, and you should listen to him because if anyone knows about bad ratings, it's that guy.
President Trump's approval rating is tanking.
Plunging to a new low.
A new low, even among Republicans.
That's the lowest level of his second term.
That is the lowest it's been in his second term.
It is at a low of the second term.
The lowest of his second term.
In the dramatized moment that followed, a call came through and a heated voice launched into familiar complaints about corrupt networks and fake comedy. Kimmel did not interrupt or escalate. He pointed at the timer and calmly repeated the question. The audience began laughing, not at the shouting, but at the evasion. The ticking seconds transformed chaos into measurement, and the absence of a specific correction became increasingly visible. When the buzzer sounded, Kimmel raised his hands and said, "There it is." The voice continued at full volume, but the focus had shifted. The room was no longer reacting to tone. Kimmel concluded that when someone cannot correct the record,